Kate Middleton, the beloved Princess of Wales, mired for her grace, strength, and quiet resilience, has long been the symbol of modern royalty. But behind the dazzling public appearances and picture-perfect family portraits lies a story far more heartbreaking than anyone could have imagined. Over the past few years, the tragedy of Kate Middleton has only deepened, revealing a woman caught in a world of pressure, isolation, and emotional turmoil that has slowly taken its toll. What was once a fairy tale story has turned into one of the most painful chapters in royal history, and it's only getting worse. From the moment Kate Middleton entered the public eye, she was seen as the future of the monarchy, elegant, composed, and seemingly unshakable. She went from a commoner to the Duchess of Cambridge, then to Princess of Wales, taking on the immense expectations that came with each title. The world watched her every move, praised her fashion, analyzed her expressions, and admired her devotion to Prince William and their children. But what many forget is that behind that calm, smiling exterior, Kate has endured relentless scrutiny that few could survive. Every gesture, every word, every appearance has been dissected, often cruelly, by tabloids and critics hungry for a headline. Her challenges didn't start in the palace. They began the moment she began dating Prince William. The press labeled her Weighty Katie, mocking her for waiting years for a proposal, even after marriage. She was often compared to Princess Diana, another woman adored by the public yet suffocated by the pressures of royal life. Kate, like Diana, learned that being royal isn't just about privilege. It's about performance. And no matter how perfectly she played her part, the media always demanded more. In recent years, the toll of that pressure has become impossible to ignore. Insiders have quietly spoken about the emotional weight she carries, the exhaustion, the loneliness, the impossible balancing act between motherhood, duty, and public expectation. The image of the perfect princess began to show cracks, not because of scandal, but because of humanity. Even as she continued to appear at public events with her usual poise, those close to her described moments of deep vulnerability, moments when the facade of royal perfection gave way to quiet pain. Then came the shocking reports of her health struggles, the rare times when the palace was forced to address the rumors that had spiraled out of control. The world watched with concern as speculation grew, with some fearing the worst. Yet even in the face of personal difficulty, Kate's instinct was to protect her family first. Her silence wasn't weakness, it was courage. But that silence also fueled the tabloids, turning her suffering into a spectacle. What makes Kate's tragedy especially haunting is how history seems to be repeating itself. The same media machine that once destroyed Princess Diana's peace of mind now circles Kate, relentless and unforgiving. Despite her loyalty to the crown, despite her devotion to duty, she has found herself trapped between public expectation and private pain, a modern royal living in a gilded cage behind the palace walls. She is said to be focusing on her children, shielding them from the chaos that surrounds her. Those who know her describe a woman who endures not out of obligation, but out of love, for her family, for the institution she represents, and for the legacy she hopes to shape. Yet even her strength has limits. Every year, the pressure mounts, and every silence invites new rumors, new doubts, new fears. The tragedy of Kate Middleton is not one of scandal or betrayal. It's the tragedy of a woman who gave everything to a role that never stops taking. It's the story of how a bright, hopeful beginning became overshadowed by relentless scrutiny and emotional isolation. And as time goes on, her struggle only reminds us of the unbearable cost of living under constant public judgment. Kate Middleton's story isn't over. But the pain behind her smile tells us more than any royal statement ever could. In a world obsessed with appearances, her quiet endurance may be her greatest act of strength. And her greatest tragedy,